Welcome to VAR India News Hour. What makes a fintech startup a real success? India is recognized as the world's fastest growing economies and has emerged as one of the fastest growing fintech hotspots in recent years. Paperless lending, mobile banking, secure payment gateways, mobile wallets and other concepts are already being adopted at a super speed in the country. Fintechs are emerging with the innovations in digital technology that aims to improve and automate the delivery and usage of financial services. The word fintech is a combination of financial technology. Fintech APIs are driving an explosion of new business models. Their increasing adoption and use throughout the financial sectors have resulted in an explosion of new apps, services and business models. APIs allow different systems to talk to each other. In the context of financial technology or fintech, they enable data access among the parties involved in the financial transactions, including banks, third-party providers, websites and consumers. Banks and payment companies need to connect with third parties in order to expand their services and stay competitive. Merchants need to make it easy for customers to pay using their preferred methods, and consumers want to be able to transfer funds, make purchases and perform personal banking tasks on the go. The digitization of banks, mobile payments, digital currencies, online mutual fund investments and others have given rise to fintech innovation. India's payments infrastructure has seen substantial improvements, particularly with the introduction of new payment mechanisms and interfaces such as immediate payment services, unified payments interface, Bharat interface for money and others. The government's Make in India and Digital India projects also played a significant role in accelerating the adoption of fintech. It is commendable that the Reserve Bank of India has also pushed the growing use of electronic payments to establish a truly cashless society in recent years. Fintech is largely driven by non-bank entities that are offering solutions to the challenges presented by the traditional financial and banking system. It is transforming conventional value chain, business model and market positioning. Enhancing customer experience and expectations is by evolving a client-centric approach in the services of the sector. The banking and finance industries are highly regulated. There are many laws that govern traditional finance as well as the fintech sector. The laws such as anti-money laundering, payment card industry data security standard, know your customer and the general data protection regulation play a crucial role in addressing the opportunities and challenges arising with the adoption of new age technologies. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Salt Security to soon enter Unicorn Club. API security company Salt Security is raising $120 to $150 million at a valuation of $1.5 billion. Salt employs 150 people, half of them in Israel and half in the US Fortune 500 companies, including Equinix, Finastra, TripActions, Armis and Deal among the company's clients. Salt raised $70 million in a Series C earlier this year at a $500 million valuation. Capillary Technologies India files DRHP to raise 850 crore rupees. Capillary Technologies India, an artificial intelligence-based cloud-native SaaS products and solutions provider, has filed its draft documents with the market regulator SEBI to raise 850 crore rupees through an IPO. The company will issue equity shares worth 200 crore rupees and an offer for sale of rupees 650 crore worth of equity shares by the promoter Capillary Technologies Private Limited. Besides strategic investments, acquisition and general corporate purposes, the proceeds will be used for repaying debts, product development, technology upgrade and other growth initiatives. Centre begins discussions for setting up national database on cooperatives. The Centre has started a consultation process with various stakeholders on building a national database on cooperatives which will help in connecting various schemes implemented by states and the central government as well as in establishing good governance and market orientation. To streamline the database, one of the officials said that the stakeholders have been asked to give details of the present status and form of data availability if it is in digital or physical form. Anti-dumping duty imposed on 5 Chinese goods by India. India has imposed anti-dumping duties on 5 Chinese products, including certain aluminium goods and some chemicals, for 5 years to guard local manufacturers from cheap imports from the neighboring country. These duties were imposed following recommendations of the Commerce Ministry's investigation arm, Directorate General of Trade Remedies. The DGTR have concluded that these products have been exported at a price below normal value in Indian markets, which has resulted in dumping. 3 people arrested for cloning over 400 ATM cards in Thane. The Thane police have arrested 3 people for allegedly cloning at least 414 ATM cards and stealing data with an aim to withdraw money from the accounts. The accused used a skimming machine to clone the card and copy the data to further commit fraud. The accused were based from Uttar Pradesh and used to come to Thane and Mumbai for cheating. The police have recovered the data of 414 ATM cards from their laptops and are reaching out to the owners to get details about the fraud that they faced. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.